Afternoon, my beautiful. Today's Monday. I know you're just sleeping, my baby. I know you're sleeping, but today we need to wake up. Like, wake up, everybody. But you never know, my babies. This one's for 90s. If you ladies, if your parents, though, for sure they were at least there, and our grandparents. So it says, wake up, everybody. No one's leaving the bird. Wake up, na na na. Okay, I'll start by saying, I know it's horrible, but okay, I'll try. Today, I came all over the world to come with our princess, our Miss South Africa, our 2020, right? The book is about SHUDU finding her magic. Guys, we know very well who is her. SHUDU fellow, okay, let me start my reading. Okay, let me start. Not long ago, there was a little girl who lived with her mother in a small village named Havusha. SHUDU was a happy child. She sings and dances whenever she wants. She loved everyone in the village and everyone loved her. She even loved the big, gently cow and moody as the grass in the mountain bleach. Sometimes the old man stopped and told her stories about his cows. When her mother left the village to find work in town, SHUDU lived with her auntie Silly. She loved living there. Auntie's house was closed and her grandmother. Every morning SHUDU went to visit her granny. Granny was very strict. Have you brushed your teeth today? What about your hair? Oh, what a good girl. Then Granny would hug her and kiss her. What a wonderful story. But the best part of SHUDU's day was when she visited her grandmother, Gugu. She was a wise old woman of the village who was known as Vuchawaza. Her face has wrinkled piece of crinkly papers. Her hands were as brown as the village air, so lined at every fold and falters. She had lived long, seen many things, and had a lot of story to tell. Today, said Gugu, while I grew the nuts for special pumpkin left dish, I will tell you old vendor story about our ancestors for long ago. SHUDU clapped her hands. She loved hearing Gugu stories. After story time, SHUDU stood up and looked at Gugu. What are you doing? I'm pretending to be what? A beautiful princess like the one in your story. Listen and listen carefully, my babies, said Gugu. Smiled, my dear child, you are already perfect. You just have to be yourself. She pulled SHUDU close. Just remember one thing, my child. If you're beautiful inside, she tipped SHUDU's chest, where her heart was beating. Then you'll always be beautiful outside. Wise old lady. That one day, Auntie Silly rushed into the house. Your mother has sent it for you. She said it's time for you to live with her in Mpumalanga. You will go to school there and you will make many new friends. SHUDU could not wait to be back with her mother, but after a few weeks, the happy little girl became sad and silent. She felt like her heart would break. It was a big town and she did not know anyone. Nobody stopped asking her how Granny was or whether Auntie Silly lost her goat has been found. But the worst of all, no one spoke to Ziveta. Go back nowhere place called Venda, they shouted. She did not understand. For the first time, she felt the world was a horrible place. She felt sad and alone. The bully went on for many years. After a long time of being a lonely girl called Rachel walked up to her. Shudi, I'm sorry that naughty, nasty to you, bully you like that. You'll be better not to speak to me, otherwise those girls won't be nice to you. Do you really think I was a friend like that? They're not very nice, said Rachel. From that day on, two girls were always together. Slowly, a small part of Shudi's heart started to feel better. Rachel was not a popular, small, mean girl, but she wanted to be Shudi's friend. Nice of her. Then it was time to go to high school. Rachel and Shudi were both heartbroken because they were going to different schools. Shudi was back in class with some of the children who had bullied her. The bully had not stopped. She did not look forward to go to school. She felt scared and alone. 2 weeks later, everything changed again. Her mother rushed in looking very excited. My dear, wonderful news. I have a new job. We will be moving to Johannesburg. Shudi hugged her mother, but her tummy twisted. Everything was going to change again. Another town, meeting another new school. Oh. This time I'll not make any friends. If I don't have friends, then I won't be bullied. I'll rather be alone. I'll spend every lunchtime, all my spare time in school library. And that is exactly what she did. Every thought that girls were friendly, she did not make friends at home. She helped her mother around the house. She went to school, studied hard and read books. She was alone every day and her world grew smaller and smaller. Then it was the first day of grade 10 Mary's class. Shudi sat in the next girl called Lindy. This girl was chatty before Shudi could stop herself, started to talk to her. They sat together every school break. Lindy told this Shudi about all things she used to do when she was young. And I remember doing this, said Shudi. She held her arms out and head high and walked up and down. I told my grandmother that I was a princess. Lindy laughed. I just know that you can be anything you want to be. You're perfect as you are. You just have to be yourself. Shudi was surprised. Nobody had ever thought that of her, not since she was a little girl growing up in a village. She smiled with happiness. Lindy and Shudi laughed together, shared many things together. To this day, they are still special friends. Shudi sings her heart and full of love. Time has passed, and the little girl from the small village of Havusha, Limpopo became a famous new SHUDU fellow, Miss South Africa, known and all over the country, in many places in the rest of the world. The one lesson I learned is that when something is bad happens to you, it's important to speak to an elder that you trust about it. This could be a parent, family member, teacher, or any elder. Don't be silent, speak until someone hears you. Remember that being bullied is not your fault. There's nothing wrong with you. Nobody should have to go through what I went through. SHUDU fellow Masida. The end.